Another survey released last month continues to show that there's a gap in retirement readiness. What's the data show and how can you get on track? I've got that and more coming up. My name's Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. How much do you think you need to have saved up in order to retire? How much do you think you need? Is it $1 million? Is it $2 million? Is it $500,000? What do you think you need saved up? And then, what are you currently on pace to have saved up? Is there a gap between those two? Do you even know how to answer what you think you need and what you're currently on pace for? And I'm going to tell you right now, logging into your 401k and having that first screen where it shows you projected income, that's just garbage. They don't have your entire information. That's why you need comprehensive financial planning. So what do you think you need and what are you on pace for? Is there a gap? Well, recent survey, 2023 Schroeder's retirement survey showed there is a gap. Survey released last month showed that U.S. workers age 45 and older think they need $1.1 million in order to retire comfortably. I speak to that in just a second. But only 21% of those that are surveyed believe that they'll actually even have $1 million saved up. So about 1 out of 5 think I might be able to get there, or I'm going to be pretty close. Over 50%, almost 60%, expect to have less than $500,000 saved up, even though these are the very same people that believe they need 1.1. It'd be one thing if you thought, yeah, I probably need $500,000, and yeah, I expect I'll probably have saved up around $500,000, maybe a little bit less. That'd be okay, right? Then we could debate, is $500,000 going to be enough? I've got a video coming up about that here in the next few days. But if you think you need 1.1, and the majority of people think they're going to have $500,000 or less saved up, that suggests there's a gap. So first, is 1.1 the right number? Well, you know, as being a Wise Money Show fan, that listen, everyone's number is going to be a little bit different. There are 5 factors that determine whether you're able to retire with confidence. The article, the survey suggests retire comfortably. Well, same thing. Retire with confidence. What age do you want to be done? How much are you going to be spending in retirement? How much do you project you'll spend? What are your income sources? How much do you have saved up? That's the one that everyone focuses on. How much do you have saved up? How much are you currently saving? And then how much risk are you comfortable taking with your investments? Those are each decisions that you get to make. And sometimes you run out of choice, or your health dictates that, or your employer dictates that. Sometimes the market forces dictate that. But you have choices, but they're all interrelated. Because it'd be one thing to say, well, I want to retire at 30. I want to spend $1 million a year, and I won't have any income sources as soon as I retire, and I don't have anything saved up. Well, are you going to be able to retire? That's facetious, right? But it's interrelated. So if you're on track to only have $500,000 saved up, maybe you need to adjust one of those other variables, one of those other factors. So that's the thing. If you believe there's a gap, you need that 5-factor retirement plan, because it's not just based on how much do you have saved up. It's various factors. So that'd be the first thing that I would tell you. But if you are feeling that gap, get that 5-factor retirement plan. What are some of the other things that you could do, you should do, if you're feeling a gap between where you think you'll be and where you need to be? So in addition to working with your CFP on that 5-factor retirement plan, the other thing that I would have them do, make sure you're doing comprehensive financial planning, looking at all 6 areas, because something's getting in the way. Something's getting in the way of, I think I need to be here, or your CFP will help you calculate, you'll need to be here, and you're currently projected to be here. Something's getting in the way. And my guess is it's either, well, I should have saved up a long time ago. I am saving a lot now, but I started too late. That's possible, okay? Or it's, I need to save this and I just can't because I've got too much debt, or something like that. So working with your CFP to look at all 6 areas of your financial life to see if something's getting in the way. Because had that scenario a lot. We've served a lot of folks where I need to save more and I just can't because I've got all this debt I've got to service. All right, well, that's where we build out that 3 bank account system as well as a debt snowball and get on a schedule that shows, all right, if you do X amount per month towards debt, you'll have it paid off by this time. And then at this time, from then until you retire, if you use that money that was going towards debt, towards retirement, you're going to be able to reach your goal. So work with your CFP that's doing comprehensive financial planning, find out what's in the way and attack it that way. And then the second thing that I'd tell you to do, and this sort of speaks to that same thing, what's in the way, is I'd find a way. If you think I'm gonna need to get here, I'm gonna need this much saved up, and I'm currently only projected to have this much saved up, find a way to save 15% or more towards your retirement, of your income towards retirement. And if you look right now and say, there's no way I can do that, I'm doing 6%, there's no way I can get to 15. Then do as much as you can. Do as much as you can, and then once a year, increase it by 1%. If you're at 6, can you do 8? Yeah, I think I can do 8. Okay, then on January 1, move it from 8 to 9. And then January 1 the next year, move it from 9 to 10. Pretty soon you'll be at that 15% and you'll be saving even more than what you're currently saving right now. So, second thing is find a way to save even more. Save 15% of your income towards retirement. And then number 3, if you still think, well, I needed to be here, I'm currently on track for this, I've got a plan to get the debt paid off and I'm gonna save more towards retirement, but I think that will only make up this much of the difference, then work with your CFP to see what other trade-offs, what other levers you need to pull to be able to get on track. Some of those might be, well, I gotta work an extra year or an extra 2 years. Others might be, well, I've gotta work part-time after I retire for a couple of years. It might be I need to find a way to spend less. What other adjustments, what other levers can you pull to, well, I thought I needed to be here. I feel like I need to be here with my savings and I'm only gonna get to here. Well, that's okay. That's only one of the 5 factors of your retirement. So what other factors can you adjust and adapt to still be on track for a comfortable retirement? So work with your certified financial planner on that. If you think there's a gap between where you need to be and where you're currently on pace for, do that 5-factor retirement plan with your CFP. Get the clarity and confidence that you know where you need to be and what you need to do to be on track. If you don't have a CFP that can help you with that, you can contact one on my team. Find us online, Korhorn.com. That's Korhorn with K, wisemoneyshow.com. You can find us there as well, or give us a call, 574-247-5898. All right, there you have it. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.